What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to do like a breakdown of how my week went, how GBPUSD dealt with me so bad. Yeah, let's get into it. So I already have this replay button on, and so pretty much what has been going on GBPUSD, we have been having these higher highs, higher lows, and then when we got to this area, the market has been doing so many crazy things, right? So here we broke above, and then the expectation was that okay, we're going to continue to the upside because structure has been broken, right? And then we came back into this range. So the way I see the market is, if we break above and then we didn't continue in that direction, that potentially that would be like a false breakout, right? And then we're back in the range with the possibility of okay, continuation to the downside. So on Monday, when I woke up at about 6 a.m., I started looking at the chart, and then at about 8 a.m. or thereabout. So this formation is one of my very important formation on the chart. Let me just circle it out. This I call it inside bar formation, but usually I think it's either called morning star or evening star formation. So why did I take this trade? I got in at 8:15 or thereabout. So I had this trend line, and then I just shifted the trend line to this place after the formation of this candle. So I got in a sell from here, and my stop loss was above this structure, right, 20 pips away, with my expectations to okay, we're gonna potentially come back to these lows, right, and about for a 1 to 5. So the trade was pretty much playing out well, and yeah, it was going really great, right? And I think I got stopped out at break even eventually, but yeah, all of a sudden market just pumped up like it was Trump's inauguration, and I didn't really know what was going on. But then market just did its thing, right? So there was no news, as you can see. It just flashed up, stopped me out, but I was already in break even on this trade because it has gone more than 1 to 2 in profit. You say this is a 20 pip risk, and the trade has gone about 45 pips. So I was pretty much stopped out at break even, and then I just moved on. Say, all right, cool. Since we have like now it is confirmed that we are breaking out of this structure again with a very good momentum. What I will be expecting is, when market comes back to this zone on the next days, if I put on my section break so that you can see the days, once market comes back to this area, I'm going to look to go long. So here and now I have a confirmation of this, and then once market comes to this area at 8 a.m. the next day, I'm gonna look to take a trade, right? So let's go. Market did not come back, but it eventually came back. So it's just bits and bobs of like funny things going on in the market now. Let's just keep going, let's keep watching, and let's see what market is going to do. So on the 1 hour time frame, because I try as much as possible to analyze my trade based off of not just one time frame. I look at multiple time frames. So I'm looking at now, market came close to this area, but it didn't come to where I was expecting it to, and obviously this was still Monday, not Tuesday. So I'm waiting for the next day before I can have a confirmation of what I'm looking at for. And look at what happened overnight, right? Overnight also, we had let's look at this. Market formed this break of structure, right? After we broke to the upside, then there's a zone here that got broken. So potentially this might look as if oh, we are going to buy, but then no, we are not buying. But I kept on watching, and as you can see, I'm sleeping all of these times. I'm waiting for 8 o'clock because there's a reason. Even though I wake up like 3 hours, 2 hours before 8 o'clock, so I'm just gonna wait. Let's take it to the 1 hour to make it a little bit faster. And yeah, lo and behold, I think it's already past 8 o'clock. Okay. Lo and behold, 8 o'clock came. This is 8 o'clock, and then I was waiting for a confirmation, right? So after this push up to the upside, this is a structure here that was being tested, but there was this major zone also. I'm like, okay, cool. Now that this zone has been sort of like taken out, if it's coming to test it, it should be that it will just bounce off of the zone, right? So I got in a buy trade here. Where's my stuff? Where's my tool? I got in a buy trade above this candle, right? And then my stop loss was 20 pips. You can see my stop loss was 20 pips. Stopped me out, and yeah, I think the mistake I made here was maybe my stop loss was too small, because my stop loss varies from 20 to 25 pips based off of what I can see on the market, right? So what made me get into this trade was this bullish confirmation here, and then I was not sort of like expecting this to happen again. That was why I had like a 20 pip stop loss, because there was no structure anywhere here that I could put my stop loss below. But then it didn't just continue. Look at what the market did. Played around that area, stop out again, much more, that even if I had used the 25 pip stop loss, right? Even the 25 pip stop loss, I would have still got stopped out. So got stopped out. Long story short, I got stopped out again, and look at what happened next. Let's look at what happened next. This was now a more confirmed structure that sort of printed. I didn't get into the trade though. I just decided that I've been stopped out like too many times. I'm just gonna chill out. So I sort of let the trade go, and it was the one that I let go that played out. So stopped me out, and then boom, kept on going, and yeah, it was quite a painful experience, because I had seen that there is a possibility of more break to the upside on GU, and yeah, what we got to this zone, right? Let me pause a little bit and then go to the 1 hour time frame as well. So when we got to this zone, I'm like, all right, cool. GU has broken to the upside now. What I'm waiting for is for me to get a retest to get into another trade. So, or sorry, a retracement rather, which will be like using the Fibonacci retracement tool, but I'm going to wait for the trade, for this trade to end its movement. So when I saw this, that this zone above is being respected, right? Here, I took my Fib tool and then drew from here to here. So like that. What was I expecting? I was pretty much expecting that GU was going to come to the 61.8 area, 61.8 zone, and start buying from there based off of what the structure will actually bring. I'm not just going to go into the trade because of 61.8. I'm going to look at structures, right? So let's just mark the 61.8 area with this, and then let's see what the market happens. Let's just put it to for you guys to be able to understand what I'm saying. 61.8 Fib. Okay, so market went on and did its thing, and yeah, it didn't reverse, but it kept on going, doing its thing, and let's just keep observing. So with this, it feels like as if, okay, maybe market does not want to break this level, because this is a level here, and let's just keep watching. So I'm waiting for that area. I'm waiting for it to come retest me, for me to get a trade, because obviously now structure has been broken to the upside. As you can see, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, let me just pause this for a second and show you guys. You see, once this final structure is broken, you can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. So expecting a higher low around this area, then a further push to the upside. So let me go back to the 15 minutes. So now what we got here, I feel like market has continued to the upside because it has also now broken this area and is going up. So pretty much what I was just waiting for is, now let me get a retest here, because I have two major confluences with a trend line touch and then psychology level. So market was just playing around that area, and then eventually I think it's gonna drop. It dropped, yeah. But when it dropped to this area, I was still waiting. You can see it came close to the area, and I was just waiting for a confirmation to get into a buy. Let's keep watching. So obviously now this trend line has been invalidated based off of what's going on here. Now I'm going to wait for 8 o'clock again before I could confirm to put in another trend line. So this is 2 a.m. Six a.m. now, 7 a.m. and then 8 a.m. right? Now when this happened, I'm looking, okay, it looks as if there is a possibility of retracement now in this area, but let's keep playing. And then when I got this confirmation, right, when this happened, I got into a buy trade on this candle with 20 pips stop loss, and then overall target was, at least for now, this zone. And then if I also have my trend line from here to here, because it's gonna be sloppy if I have so much trend line, because I don't just put, there are reasons why I put my trend line. My trend line always starts from where one ends, so they always touch each other. But regardless, let's move on. So my favorite inside buy formation has occurred also. Now let's see what the market will do. Went into my favor, was going good, no complaints. All of a sudden, what's going on? Okay, 12 o'clock, I'm like, oh, alright, cool. Looks like the trade is gonna play out. Let's keep looking at it. Then eventually it's playing out good. So that one needs TP, and then I moved on. So pretty much GU continued. Let me go to the 1 hour now. It continued to the upside, and look at it, just kept on going. This was Thursday, and then Friday it just kept on going to the upside. So pretty much that was it on GU for this week. It was not a perfect week for me because where there were times that I didn't execute my trade the way I wanted. As you can see, this trade, it just kept on going. There were also trades that I got into out of revenge trade. Like I was sort of like angry with myself that I got stopped out, and then I entered again, and then it stopped me out. Like majorly at this area, I entered twice at this area and got stopped out twice. And afterwards, I just left the chart to just let it play out. So to round it up here, the major reason why I try as much as possible to keep sharing here is to let people, my subscribers, know that trading is not very easy as everybody says it is. But what is rest assured is that if you keep putting in the work, if you don't give up, if you try as much as possible to keep overcoming yourself, because it is a war, or let me say a battle against you. There is no mentor can save you, no video, no YouTube, no whatever can save you. Like you have to be ready to put in the work for yourself. Like you have to go through the pain. You have to be ready, like to put in the work. Look inwards rather than outward. You have to be ready to, when you make mistakes, ask yourself why, correct yourself. So majorly emotionally this week, I have not really been in the best place. There were some like situations outside of trading that sort of like wanted to flow into my trading, but I tried as much as possible to correct them. There were some money needs for me. There were quite a lot of emotional situations, but overall I tried my best to not let them come into my trading. Yes, I missed some trades, some very good trade. I didn't exactly execute the way I would have loved to, but then this shows me that yes, what I'm doing is going okay for me. I just need to keep getting better at it. I need to keep growing. I need to put in more work. I need to test more. I need to execute more. I need to take more actions. When I see my setups, I need to try as much as possible to shut down that voice in my head that is telling me to revenge trade, that is telling me to do this. I need to put my psychology in check. I need to study. I need to read books, right? Because yes, there is so much more possibility with trading. Like with your trading skill, when you get it right, it can change your life entirely. It can do so many great things for you, but usually it requires a lot of work, and then it requires a lot of patience for oneself. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you. Peace.